Most High say I'm gonna lift your skirt up and show your nakedness and embarrass you. We should put that on there because what happened, he pulled his pants, he embarrassed him. Like, nigga ain't just get robbed, they took his pants. Nigga was in his drawers, nigga rolling on.
You're supposed to be the least among you. You were supposed to be the least among the congregation.
For real, that's how the Most
You
High
had an $80,000
Hold on.
You had an $80,000 Infinity.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on, let this man speak real quick. Start over.
You supposed to be the least among everybody. You done got caught in an $80,000 van, Infinity truck. What do he have on the rollie?
$40,000.
The $40,000 rollie. When it said you supposed to be the least among everybody.
It said you supposed to be. It said that in the Bible in Matthew it says the shepherd is supposed to be the servant.
He's the bishop.
Acts gonna tell you don't go in no temples. Now you know the man had the biggest temple.
Now hold on. Now what do he have on though? What do he have on?
I don't know. They took his jeans. I bet they was True Religion.
They took his jeans.
But hold on, but what he had a $40? He had a $40,000 Rolex. What else?
Oh man, you know he had the pastors basically the makeup gear on. You know they what you call a costume. You know they had the pastor's costume on, the rings, the watch, the car. Went to the gas station, got
$40,000 watch,
carjacked. How you get all three? You know that's judgment.
But look, and
woe be unto the
I can't
pastors,
remember
man.
exactly what scripture it is, but it's a scripture where the Most High say he's talking about a prophecy against Israel for doing stuff just like Pastor Winans been doing, getting over on people, being a false prophet. He said, you shall discover your skirts upon your face. And I shall uncover your nakedness and embarrass you. And that's what happened because they took that nigga Red Monkey jeans.
You're making movies with Tyler Perry.
He making movies with Tyler Perry, dog.
He was the pastor in the movie. Okay, then you're dealing with the Jewish music. You got a contract. You're selling albums, and you're selling CDs. Now you ain't supposed to be selling nothing if you were a pastor.
But you know what? This the thing that this what I picked up on though. You got this made national news. They watching this over in Cali. You know about Pastor Bishop Marvin Winans, and do you see the picture that they painting for the young black male? Then you got on the other channel, you got Trayvon Martin. Now they showing him in the store with the hoodie on and, you know, buying the Skittles and the tea. And I just see race war. They stirring it up. If this dude ain't found guilty, that's gonna blow up. But not only that, look at this. So now you got pastors, bishops getting robbed. You know, it's so bad in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? They robbing pastors now. This is the image of the young black male. So any Edomite, the first thing gonna come to their mind, bah, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm not playing around. They robbing pastors out there.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna get real. Brothers gonna get killed. Yep. It's gonna be a lot of killings. It's gonna be a lot of people get killed this summer, man. Unfortunately,
that's
you
true.
ain't lying, bro.
The things brought up the stand your ground law in Michigan. Did you see that on the news?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
They brought that back up. Should we have it? Should we? They gonna keep it. They said they gonna keep it. You know why? Because Esau got to be protected. They gonna keep it for Esau. Mm-hmm. They ain't finna let
What's
it go.
the stand your ground law?
But you know one thing why they trying to get rid of it? Because it got something to do with Agenda 21 New World Order. They want to repeal and keep taking away laws. That stand your ground law came from good people. It didn't come from evil. It came from good people now. To stand your ground, you know what I mean? To be able to be defense. They don't want that down in Florida now. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just seen that woman, black woman shot that gun in the air. He gave a warning shot, got 20 years for that. Yeah. And the same black prosecutor woman prosecutor and gave it to her. Man, I'm talking about, man, judgment is on you if you're messing up out here. I'm telling you, if you ain't got the Most High with you, judgment is on you. It's happening. He getting mad. He tired of y'all.
Air and got 20 years, but he shot Trayvon Martin and didn't do 20 minutes.
And you seen the new sweatshirts now? They got the Public Enemy. They got the Target on them, and they selling them. They at the website. They selling like hotcakes with the Target on them. Oh man. I'm talking about, but Pastor Winans, I'm talking about the biggest pastor got robbed in Detroit. Now you know judgment is on these pastors.
I heard they said that the dude who robbed him called in to the station, huh?
Oh, what was that on?
Yeah.
I didn't see that yet.
Some brother
I'm
named Cool Bear called in and apologized, said he ain't know he was a pastor, and then he was like, and I ain't know he was Pastor Winans. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't trying to give his stuff back neither. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hold on.
Teenagers ain't been in church.
No, but hold on.
They honest. They don't know nothing about who pastors. They ain't been in church.
Hold on, but what's the crazy thing is what difference do it make? You rob anybody, it's the same thing as a pastor or not. You still stealing from somebody. It say thou shalt not steal.
Yeah.
So therefore, whoever, if it was somebody, grandma, kid, whatever, you still stealing. So I mean, what's really good? These pastors out here lying to people, man. That man is a thief. Pastor Winans, man. They said he had a $40,000 Rolex on, $80,000 vehicle. Okay, this man riding around in a poor neighborhood and then suck the mugs dry. So therefore, this dude reap what he sow, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ride in a why you ain't feeding nobody? Why you ain't come to feed? You just come to pump gas? Why you ain't coming? Why you ain't hop out passing out money or something, man? I mean, dog, it's just like this, man. It's to the point where if people don't understand what's going on right now, they don't understand 1 + 1. I'm gonna start telling people, look, you don't know 1 + 1, dog. Straight up. Because look, if you tell somebody something right, what you tell them, you say, do the math, right? Do the math. If somebody cheating on their wife, okay, he don't come home every night. You talking to such and such, you like, just do the math. So now let's do the math. You don't know 1 + 1, man. These dudes is wicked out here, these pastors. They taking people money. You know what I'm saying? You happy to go there, hoop and holler. You don't know nothing about the Bible. You don't read it. You know what I'm saying? You just stupid, man. I mean, if you don't know Christianity false by now, go do some research. See that it came from the Catholic Church. See that it came through Lutheran and Calvinism. That's why you got these different sects over here right now. And wasn't nobody ordained to teach the Bible but the Israelites. Read Romans 9, tell you that the oracles were committed to the children of Israel. So if anybody else teaching the word, then they off. I mean, and Calvin and Lutheran, they was Europeans. They weren't Israelites. We are the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at one right now, so therefore it's easy to decipher. If you can just get there, okay, I'm not listening. Who this doctrine came from? If it came from a European, it's off. I mean, like I said, man, it's getting like I'm ready to shut the page down, the YouTube page down, the Facebook down, all that, man, because it's just a waste of time, man. I got a wife and kids,
what did
man.
I tell you, though?
This stuff's stupid, man.
Why these people don't understand?
But look, though, the whole thing is, though, this the saddest part about it is, he probably got everything insured. He gonna get that back. He gonna get the money for his Rollie. He gonna get the money for his Infinity truck back.
Good point.
But he gonna get extra money because the church members gonna feel so bad for him. Let us take some extra offerings for Pastor Winans who got robbed. And they gonna give up all their rent money, scholarship money, casino money, whatever money.
It's gonna be a show this Sunday.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a show this Sunday.
Look, you gonna see a lot of people. It's gonna be a roly-poly show.
Hey,
they
somebody
gonna
come in
around
town.
church.
Somebody gonna come in town for that boy. Somebody gonna come in town. They gonna send somebody in town.
Wherever his church is, they gonna make it rain like the strip club. I bet you it be raining money in that. For real, it's gonna be raining on the stage. They gonna.
No, he might have did that on purpose just so he can get some more money at on Sun worship.
Man, they gonna be in there worshiping Tammuz so hard.
Dog, if you
that gay choir leader gonna be in there singing so hard.
That gay choir,
man.
Dog, the funny thing is this: if you go look and see that Constantine ordained these temples to be built to pagan gods in the 3rd and 4th century. So any temple that's built, if you in any church building, okay, the real temples was destroyed, okay, in 500 and 600 BC. So there's no real temples right now. All you got is paganism going on and idolatry. These temples was not the temples of Solomon. So anything else is not right. You know what I'm saying? We already know, do the research. Solomon had people building temples to pagan gods. So, I mean, you in these churches, you just a pagan. They got steeples on top of them,
But look,
which is a penis. You know what I'm saying?
To these churches, they already brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Your mind's messed up off the fluoride. You know, you drinking that tap water out your faucet every day, faithfully, thinking you're doing something. Oh, I ain't gonna drink this aspartame in the diet pop today. I'm gonna drink some fluoride. You know what I'm saying? That stuff, this the same stuff Stalin and Hitler did to they people. You know what I'm saying? That had them just out of it. They didn't even care what was going on. Y'all love y'all oppression right now. Y'all, yeah. And then when we talk about Obama, don't bring up Obama.
Oh man,
Don't bring up Obama.
Yeah, Mike.
You know what? Oh my goodness!
You seen
I sat there today. I took this Edomite, right? I took an Edomite from West Unity, Ohio. Anyway, for business purpose. Anyway, we drove for an hour and a half and straight kicked it about Obama and all the wicked stuff that he's doing to the American people. You know what I'm saying? Taking your civil liberties, just chipping away at your constitutional rights, all the stuff that Obama's doing right now. But I say, you know, it's sad. What's sad is that my people, because of his skin color, they can't see what he's doing. Oh, no, you know, there's something wrong with you, blah, blah, blah. This brother did this, that. He ain't did nothing but wrong and drove this country into a bigger hole. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even feel like
Dog, I killed this nigga on Facebook talking about Obama, dog. Let me bring up, nigga, my
You seen the commercials on Obama lately?
And he supports gay marriage.
You seen them commercials? They going hard on Obama with them commercials, you know, during an election. They done named off every banker. They got a list, and the list go the whole commercial. That boy is surrounded by nothing but bankers, Wall Street, and nothing but crooks.
Look.
That man is a Manchurian candidate, and you a fool to sit up here and believe that man.
What did Jesse Jackson say about Obama? What was that comment that he made about him before he got elected president?
I don't know, but he went off on that nigga.
He went off on, right?
Yeah.
Now he coming out.
Obama by the
now he coming out.
Nuts.
This is supposed to be a man of God. This is a black leader in the you know, a leader in the black community, and he's coming out. And he's telling the rest of the so-called African Americans to support Obama and gay marriage. So this is the same country that's got "In God We Trust" on the back of their dollar. What God do y'all trust in? This thing can't be the God of the God of Abraham. Yes.
Oh, cause he boule.
Of course.
You can't go against the.
What I'm saying is, the God they dealing with is not the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Dog, Mayweather, dog. I posted an article. He supported Jay-Z supported.
I seen that earlier.
I mean, come on, man. These dudes after dudes, they all part of the boule, man. They paid off, dog. They gotta support the agenda. Okay. Now look, you a fool if you support entertain or if you look up to entertainers. You know what I'm saying? People who are fake, people who are paid to do some type of gesture or do some type of role play. Dog, all I gotta do is give them. If I had $100 million right now, I could pay them to do anything I want them to do. And guess what? I could put it on the screen, and you will be fooled by them. You know what I'm saying? Just like right now, they could dress me up, okay, and I could write my own rap. All they gotta do is put me on mainstream TV. You'll follow me. I have 1 million followers, sagging my pants, whatever. They'll put me in a video. It don't even gotta be my car.
Your pants backwards again.
Look, it don't even gotta be my car. I got a fake house, all that. You would think it's real because you believe everything on TV when it's all acting. It don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff gotta be them people.
Hey, that's me be like, damn, you dumb.
Yeah, man. So it's just like, man, what was we talking about the actors the other day? If you believe in these actors,
yeah, man. It's a movie called Team America: World Police that was made by South Park. You know what I'm saying? Where they got a movie with all of these puppets. You know what I'm saying? And what's funny to me is that they was making fun of this thing called the Film Actors Guild. You know what I'm saying? The Film Actors Guild is like an association of actors, and like they voice like their political opinions and stuff. But they had a dot between each letter that spelled fag. You know what I'm saying? Like these fags. You know what I'm saying? Now who gives a damn about what an actor think? Because first of all, they not living in real life. They live in the red carpet life. They not faced with none of the problems. So why would you listen to them about their political opinion about the laws that's being changed that affect your life? Because that stuff don't affect them. For two, they don't even know who the hell they is. They done so many movies and done so much acting, they don't even know who the hell they is. You know what I'm saying? They're an actor. Like, they get paid to pretend.
Right.
They get paid to lie, to deceive, to make something that's imaginary. People not thinking like, nigga, this stuff is imaginary. They're the best at doing imaginary stuff, but you living in reality. Why would you give a damn about them people? They just rich.
Just like Housewives of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You got Housewives of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? These women on Housewives of Atlanta, all they doing is influencing these buckethead chicks. You know what I'm saying?
And most of them ain't even white.
Right, and they not even white. And look, you following after women who've gotten divorced. That's why you don't got no man, because you sitting up here acting like these Housewives of Atlanta who don't got no man. And then I look on Facebook, it's people on there actually mad at what they doing in the set, on the set or on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Not even realizing that these people are paid to act stupid. And there's an agenda behind it. There's an agenda behind it because they know that when they see these women act stupid, they know that these black girls is going to look up to these women because black people idolaters. Anybody with some money, they going to look up to them. You know what I'm saying? They could be a damn devil. If they got millions, they're their idol. Period. So then when you see this, you know that these people who control this media is going to put these certain people up in this spot, and they going to dictate what these women do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I seen people arguing about how this girl act. Don't you know that's acting? They're acting. You think it's real though. But you know what? I could watch TV too, and I could think it's real too for a second, but then my mentality like, man, that stuff fake, because that's how powerful it is.
Yes.
It's real powerful. But guess what? Hollywood was a stick. Explain that, Louis, real quick, what Hollywood was.
Yeah, it was a stick of a witch. It was a stick of a witch that do sorcery. Just like you see them wands in Harry Potter. They don't do nothing without that wand. So the Hollywood was a piece of wood that a witch would use to cast a spell on you. That's all Hollywood is. It's a spell. And you following it. The TV gonna give you every image instead of you thinking it of yourself. So you watching TV, they come up with every image for you. You know when you sitting there watching TV, they monitor your brain waves, and they said the brain waves go so low, you're not getting nothing. No intelligence, your brainwaves are so low. Guess why? Because the TV come up with every image for you. It come up with every image for you. You don't have to think no more, because you're just sitting there watching, and they giving you everything to think. So you got to understand, man, that tube is the devil, man, and y'all following it. Y'all love it. It's the pleasure of y'all. You love that TV now.
The TV came in Germany when they used the TV back when Hitler to program the people. Just like they used the radio back then to send signals or to say certain things. Like, for instance, they'd say it's a national emergency. They'd trick the people just to see their reaction. You know what I'm saying? Because you think everything is real. You think that them talk show hosts on these, radio shows ain't being paid to actually talk the way they talking, or you know what I'm saying, or. Bezel, what happened when you called into the show? We won't wrap this up though. What happened when you called into FM? What was it? FM 98?
Oh yeah.
What?
I was on my way to work probably about 3 weeks ago on the work van on the way to Brighton, and it was Foolish, Coco, and Mr. Chase in the morning, and they had a segment on there about accepting the RFID chip. The radio frequency identification device, and they was basically promoting it. You know what I'm saying? Cause and they use Foolish, because Foolish is. I'm gonna tell you this, man. Foolish is a argumentative, intelligent brother. He's funny, but when you watch the show, he does most of the talking.
Good point.
And what they did is they used his influential ability to push the chip because nobody else was really pushing it but Foolish. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, people calling in for the chip, and I called in, and when I called in, they didn't just put me in. They asked me, who are you? What's your name? Yeah. And they said, what you want to talk about? And I'm like, I want to talk about the, you know, I'm going to talk about the chip. You know what I'm saying? They like, well, what do you got to say? They asked me what I was going to say before they let me on air, and I told them, I was like, man, I just want to say that, you know, I think that chip is the mark of the beast that the Bible speak of. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that you got to think of, you know what I'm saying, is that everybody don't agree with the Bible. I'm like, but the thing that you can't deny about the Bible is certain books were written historically at a certain time, is documented as fact. And I'm like, the book of Revelations was written in 96 AD on the island of Patmos by St. John the Divine. And I'm like, whether you believe it or not, I'm like, this is a prophecy that's over almost 2,000 years ago. I'm like, now a tarot card reader can look at the palm of your hand and tell you what's going to happen next week. But for somebody to write something 2,000 years ago and you see a new world order happen to where it might be a one world currency, I'm like, that means that not only is that probably the truth, but everything else in that Bible the truth. He's like, well, hold on, brother. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm on hold, you know what I'm saying? And people calling in, they talking. People calling in, they talking. And then finally, I already know from listening to it a lot, you can't have the radio on while you talk. You got to turn it down. So when they put me on, I turn it, yeah, it just turned down somewhat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to them, and I'm like, you know, I said, basically reiterated the same thing I said to the dude who's screaming. And I'm talking to Coco and Foolish and them, but mostly Foolish. And he like, man, you might as well get the chip, man. Everything else got a chip in it already. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, but the Bible tell you that if you get that chip, you know what I'm saying, that you can't make it into the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? He said, and I'm like, and that specifically tell you about a mark in your forehead or your hand. He like, well, what you got in your hand right now? He like, your phone got a chip in it. He like, what you got? I'm like, my phone. He like, well, there you go. And they hung up. But the conversation was never ever played on the radio. They had the music. They had like Drake playing. You know what I'm saying? You don't get it there. Hey, type of money, everybody acting like they knew you.
Because I know.
So hold on. At the end of the day, hold on.
Thinking you was on.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, they wanted to hear what you was gonna say before they let you on the radio.
That's what the screener does.
Yeah.
The producer is the screener.
Yeah.
That's my man Max out there. You know who I am too. He's an Ashkenazi Jew that was brought into JLB by Search from New York, who signed Nas. You know what I'm saying? To destroy our people. You see, Coco and Foolish, they hating about that money, so they kicked that boy. They got Search up out of there. But guess who's the producer of the show though?
Who?
That boy Max, the Ashkenazi Jew.
The cars are Jewish to sit there and watch Negroes. Who you think own the radio and everything?
They got a wizard sitting there reading palms on the air.
How many black folks is in that room? They gonna have one Jewish dude watching everything you Negroes do.
Every time.
So it's a Jewish dude on what's that show? The fat dude. What is it? 95.5 or what is it? 90.
Oh, you talking about on 97?
They took your identity. You think they not gonna watch y'all?
No.
They took your identity. They got to watch and make sure you ain't telling.
I believe
That's what they do. Why you think every sports person got a Jewish agent? Okay, Shaq and them. You see, they get him to do them Jewish commercials with Ben Stein because they got to watch Shaq. Guess why? Because when Reggie White got it, the NFL great, they killed that man. Yes, his agent, they set that man up because he went over there and found out who he was and his true heritage, and they killed Reggie White, man. Reggie White was on a search for the truth. His whole, after he retired, he went on a life thing to find the truth, found out who he was. Where's the real Israelites of the Bible? And they killed that man. That's why they got to have a Jewish man watching you every second, especially when you rich.
Let me say something real quick. So at the end of the day, it's like this, man. You watching that TV, we just went through, Bezel told you that they edit the radio. They wanted to hear what he had to say before they even let him speak on the station in front of an audience like you who would have been listening. So just like they do that to TV too. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know no truth ever gonna come to the TV. If they do give you truth to the TV, guess what they gonna do? They gonna throw you for a loop before the end of the show, and you gonna go back to sleep, or you not gonna believe it no more that they even told you some truth.
Yep.
You're not gonna believe the truth that they told you, and that's how they do. They throw you for a loop and put you back to sleep. So then when somebody like us come, they talked about that. It ain't nothing. You saying you already know it, but you just really ain't even on your toes about it like you supposed to be.
Yep, they gonna edit the hell out of it.
Yep, they gonna. So everything edited, man. Everything fake, man. Everything y'all be watching is fake. Everything y'all believe in is fake.
There's no truth in the
America
land.
Fake as hell.
Hey,
this mug going
say
down
no
the drain,
to
man.
fluoride
And I mean,
poison.
and have your faith in this country if you want to, man. Yeah, we get money too, man. We probably make more money than half the people that be on Facebook, but at the same time, we still do not believe in this system, though. For real, I mean, I don't believe in this system, though. I eat good, whatever. But at the same time, what I'm gonna believe
I'm
in
against
some
your
stuff that's
system.
fake, you feel me? We about the truth and what's real. Get that beautiful skyline before we go.
Beautiful Sabbath night.
Sabbath night. Are you keeping it?